What's up, fellow collectors? I'm back by request. Got a lot of messages from you guys wanting to know what my display case now looks like roughly 8 months later after having it, how it's holding up, am I happy with the money I spent on it, and whatnot. So let's have a look at what I've got done, and I'll answer some of your questions. And here it is, my collection in ModuCase. I'm absolutely loving this display case. 8 months later, not one regret ever came to mind. Wow, I spent that much money on it. I'm completely happy with this. One of the best things about this is I can do dynamic posing. I can do action posing. I can do whatever kind of pose I want with the freedom that this case gives me. When I had my IKEA detofs, whatever way you want to pronounce that from where you are, you didn't have that option. Everything was museum poses. And very little options to do anything, dynamic. And with this, you can do whatever you want. So let's come in, we'll have a look. The top rack obviously is mostly Infinity War. The in-game figures are just starting to come out, really. Thanos has been released in Hong Kong, so we'll be seeing him, in my case, shortly. So we'll just come in and have a look. Now, a lot of people have asked me, what setup I have, what cases are these, because these are essentially 9 cases combined into one. So I have 3 of the DF60s on each side, so it's 6 DF60s, which are these cube ones there. And then I have 3 of the DF120s in the middle, which is the bigger cases here. You combine them all, you can easily slide out the acrylic on the side right here. This acrylic here can be removed, and you can easily join any additional cases that you'd like to have once you buy them. Come on down to the middle. I got a little Spider-Man cube section going on here. Deadpool there, and Wolverine and Colossus. We'll come on over. And here we have a good few Iron Men. I know this kind of seems a little out of place here. We got Predator, Alien, and Ripley. Still working on where I'm going to place these guys. I've just kind of put them in there for now. Life's been busy. Got some older figures. I still love this figure, man. First Loki from the Avengers. I love this figure. Some Chitauri backing him up there. Red Skull. A couple of Ragnarok figures in the back there. Everything is held up in the background with acrylic display risers. I find they work really well. I use a lot of I'm using 3 inches and 5-inch ones. Come on down. I'm still working on this corner here. We have Baby Groot and a few of my extra Iron Man figures there. And pan over on the bottom here. Captain Jack Sparrow, Ghost Rider, the first Doctor Strange, a few DC figures. We got Mr. Wick. Leon and Ada from Resident Evil. We got our Breaking Bad in the background there. And then I got a Walking Dead 3-0 cube going on here. On the bottom, all I've done is take just boxes, cardboard boxes, and just a bit of black material, cover the boxes, and that is what's rising these guys up currently. I haven't managed to get in and do much with the acrylic risers for the bottom. And aside from that, the only other thing that has figures is this double door IKEA shelf, which I will eventually replace with ModuCase. Got my Ghostbusters in there. And the Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, Stan Lee. So, was it worth it? Absolutely. I spent a lot of money on these cases, but they are phenomenal. They look clean. They are dust proof. I've had no need to dust anything. The lighting is great. Everything is just, there's nothing, in the dark. There's no like bad lighting in certain sections. Everything is just lit up beautifully. Maintaining these, well, there is no maintenance. There is the most simple. You just take one of these. It's so simple. It is just a microfiber cloth and just wipe it down, and you're good to go. You can buy acrylic cleaner, which you would just, I guess, wipe on and whatnot if it's, you know, really dirty, but I have not had to do it. Overall, I would definitely buy more of these. Actually, I have more on pre-order. I'm just waiting for Brian to get back to me now. I'm expecting a new DF130. That is essentially two DF60s. So what you would see here with Spider-Man and above him with the Hulkbuster, it's just two of them combined into one. And I got some other shelvings to go with it. So I'll do a review on that and how to install the shelves and whatnot. Had some people ask me because they noticed in some of my other pictures of my collection, like I had other Iron Man figures. I do. I have essentially kept them over here. This is a different display case. I apologize. It's got a mirrored back, so it can be hard to kind of see it with the camera. I just kept all these guys here. Midas and Python just kind of hanging there on the top. Original Hulkbuster. Mark 5. We got the Mark 6. I ended up with an extra torso, so just a little bit of a pod mode there for Mark 7. Love the Civil War version. That is probably one of my favorite Iron Man, actually. And then down at the bottom, I got my Mark 4 with a gantry, Mark 3, Ironmonger, Ultron Prime. And then at the bottom, we got a little testing Tony Stark, Pepper Potts, Mark 1, Ultron, and the plastic Mark 2. So aside from this display case here and the ModuCase, that is all my figures. So yes, this was definitely worth the money. Everyone's been asking me after all this time, like, do I still like it? Was it worth it? Absolutely. I've got more on pre-order. I'm going to expand onto it because I can just, like I've said in some of my reviews and whatnot, I can just unscrew and remove the panel here. I can just slide this right out and join onto that with a new set of ModuCase and just keep going with that collection. And that is my plan. I got some custom shelves, like you can see down here. I've got some helmets and some props in there. If I had known about ModuCase before I had these built, definitely would have went with ModuCase. Not that I don't like that. I think it's beautiful. But I would most definitely would have stuck with just plain old ModuCase because it's perfect, it's clean, and absolutely no regrets. All right, if you guys get any more questions or whatnot, just let me know. Happy to help you guys out. Brian, if you ever want to get your own set of these guys, Brian at ModuCase, he is awesome. Customer service is phenomenal. Any issues, this guy is the bomb. All right, guys, happy collecting.